and we have scored in the Champions League against Newcastle. It's a massive goal.
Oh, yes!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of the Corners of Europe Challenge. And welcome back to Shakhtar, where in today's episode we have got two games coming up. First, against Metalist. Now, it's not the Metalist in our division, it's the one in the first division. They're also Metalist Kharkiv, as you can see, so this is the one in our league. The only team we've dropped points to in this season, and then the one we're playing against is Metalist Kharkiv, but the difference is the one in our league is 1925, so that's a little bit confusing, but I guess it just happens. It must be a fun derby day when that happens. And then after that, we've got a league game, but I'm going to skip that. We're going to go and play against Newcastle at home in the Champions League, a big game for us there. Hopefully we can come away with a result. If we're going to take a look how we've done since last episode, it's been we're still playing some really good football. If it'll let me go over, the game is apparently frozen. Here we are. We left it at this Vitoria game, and then we had the Ruck game after that. We've had 5 out of 6 wins, 4 wins in the league, a 4-0 win in the Champions League against Panathinaikos at home. Exactly the type of results we need. That included 2 headed goals from Alex at 192 centimeters. He's been really good since he's come into this team. 4 headed goals, and that's exactly what we want from him on the set pieces. We've scored how many goals? 11 goals in the league from 4 games and conceded just 2. Been very good. The first loss of the season came away against Sporting Lisbon. It was always going to be a tough game. Sporting, a team who can. There's usually a Portuguese team who makes the quarter-final of the Champions League, and I feel sometimes that has definitely been Sporting along with Porto, Benfica in recent years. We lost 1-0 to them. I think it was probably a fair result. I think we played well. You'll see why we lost. I'm going to show you why we lost. As you can see there, the stats, it was a pretty close game, but going away to Sporting and losing only 1-0 for the reason you'll see, I'm quite happy with that result, really. We don't get any points for it. It's not a knockout game, but if it was a knockout game, I'd be happy with that result, really, against a good European team. We can't really complain too much about that. Now, if it'll let me show you the goal that has just gone on, you can see the team that we played there. So pretty much a full strength team there. It's bringing up the goals now. It's definitely worth the wait. I will say that when you see the goal that was scored by Sporting in this game, nearly there. The bar is nearly full, and it's just passed. I don't know why this is processing really slow, but here we are. So it's a ball into the middle, just knocking it around a little bit for Sporting, and then the ball goes in. It's into the path of Rodolfo. He gets it clear, and it comes off the head of Mark Guiu, as you can see there. If it'll let me replay the goal, do I have to load in again? I don't think I have to. No, just take a look at this. Can I slow it down? Yeah, I'm gonna slow it down. Just watch what happens. Watch what happens. So it's a ball in the middle. There's like a shot that goes in. It deflects off whoever that is on the far side. It falls to Rodolfo. He looks to get it clear, and it's headed straight back in. You know what? If that's how we lose, that's how we lose. It happens every now and again. At least we didn't get embarrassed. But it'll be a good game against Newcastle at home. Hopefully we can pick up some points. We currently sit 17th. If we'd got a point, we probably would have been in a better position, maybe even in the top spots. Yeah, you can see there 4 points. We would have been closer. It would be nice to get into that top 8, but whether we do or not, I don't know. As you can see, Sporting have been a decent team so far. They've beat Inter and also got a draw against Newcastle away, so we can't complain too much. Last year, the points tally to get into the playoffs was 10 points, 10, 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 8. So we need about 10 points by the looks of it. It's getting very competitive now. So should we get a win today, we would only need 1 more to get us over the line. But yeah, we took points against Panathinaikos. That was important. A big 3 points there. We obviously got the draw against Vitoria. overall a decent start to our Champions League campaign. But first, we're going over to the Ukrainian Cup. Big game for us this, the one we didn't manage to win last year. Let's go straight and play against Metalist Kharkiv. So the team for this game against Metalist, a few changes for us. The team starts with Enrique in goal. We've got a backline of Antonov, Alex, Rodolfo and Polishchuk. Thomas Janssen, Jackson Santos in the midfield. We've got Recycle on the left, Mauro Couto on the right, and Kuzminik up top. Kick-off here in this game for us against Metalist. We have one of the 8 remaining teams. One of those teams is not Dynamo Kiev, and they are obviously the only team we couldn't get past last year. We have been drawn against either Mirage here, as you can see, or Rokh Lviv. So the winner of this game will play against one of them. This has been slowed down because I was showing the goals before. We're going to speed that back up, but yeah, hopefully we can get over the line. We should really be able to against the team in the division below us, but I guess you never know. The magic of the cup, really, it's in every country, so we just have to prepare for that. But we have an opening early chance here. Polishchuk finds Jackson. Jackson squares it into the middle. Kuzminik is there. Antonov is there, and he gets a goal to make it 1-0. He's coming to the team for Barilla. Obviously dropped out in this season, but when he's been called on, he's got a goal in this game to make it 1-0. It's a lovely finish. Inside 10 minutes, a lovely bit of play. And that is the opening goal of the day for us. How many more can we go on and get? We'll have to find out. It looks like there's been results in these 2 games. I don't know. Yeah, it pretty much is, because 90th minute. So Dnipro are through. Inhulets are through there, the team who beat Dynamo Kiev. So some first division teams in there. And then it's just our 2 games who we're waiting on now. But yeah, hopefully we can go on and finally get this trophy. It would be nice to win another national cup. In the middle, Kuzminik is there. 2-0 here inside 15 minutes, and we are going on to our 7th straight semi-final. Can you believe that? That's absolutely crazy. I don't know how we've managed to become a manager where we just make semi-finals every year, but I mean, I'll take it, it's a nice thing. I mean, we're supposed to be winning European trophies, but if we're doing that as well, then there's no cause for complaint, really. We can't really complain about that. If we're playing good football, we're playing good football. We're playing good football in the league, I can tell you that. 12 games in, 11 wins, 1 draw. It's annoying we got the draw, to be honest, because we really should have been better. We were leading twice. I knew it would come eventually. I felt like we could go unbeaten in this season, but the draw would come eventually, and it would be annoying. Whether or not we can go and be unbeaten, I mean, we've got 18 games left. We've only played 40% of the season, but we've done very well in the opening stages. I don't know. We'll have to find out. Shakov is through. Kuzminik is there. 3-0 here in this quarterfinal. I mean, Santos is injured in the middle, though. That's a little bit annoying. Hopefully it's nothing too major. He's still lying down on the floor there. Everyone's just gone to celebrate, and he's just injured, but perhaps they've not seen it. It's a bit. I think we can maybe go on unbeaten. No one can stop us, really. We've been immense, absolutely immense, but we still have Dynamo Kiev at home, who are 3rd. We've got who was it? Ruka in 2nd now at the moment. Alexandria is another team. I think they're playing at the moment, aren't they? Yeah, as you can see, they're another team who are currently, they're 4th in the league. There's some different teams who maybe we wouldn't consider as being in them top spots, but we have to prepare for them. We'll have tough games against them. 3 games left before the turn of the fixtures. As I say, Dynamo Kiev at home, Rock at home. I don't know about the other games, but at least we've got those at home. I think it's Rock at home anyway. I'm pretty sure we beat them away from home, if I'm not mistaken. But even if it's not, that will be probably the most important game of the season for us. We're already 7 points clear, and that it took us 13 more games from this point, so about 25 games to get to that position. So we've already vastly improved with this squad. And that is a nice thing to see without spending either. Tons of money, because considering I think you can say you haven't spent loads of money when you've sold players, because you're not on a net a net loss, or the neutral. We've only spent 20 million. If you take into account player sales as well. We obviously had that big transfer budget, but it's still there. It is still there, can be spent. They gave me so much when I joined, but as you know, I don't know how to spend it. Kuzminik is through on for his hat-trick, and he's at the crossbar. Oh no, I can't believe he's not put that away, but It's fine. We've still got loads of time in this semi-final to get some goals for these players. Rook have gone 1-0 up in their game, so semi-final will probably be in 2 episodes time now, because the semi-finals are so far away. It's because they tried to do it at the end of the season. It's the same in Norway how they do it. I don't know why they just don't start late like in England. Like it starts quite late for especially the bigger teams. Obviously, there's going to be smaller teams who are in this cup, but for the later stages, it should definitely start later, as Metalist get themselves a goal here in this game to make it 3-1. It's a lovely finish. No chance of the keeper reaching that ball. Very, very good goal, but we're playing well in this semi-final, so we should really get over the line. We could probably make a few changes, give some minutes to some of the boys who've been rotated out in this game. Maybe not. Maybe we give some to the likes of Mauro Couto. I hate to say it, but I don't know if Mauro Couto is the same as he once was, especially if we compare him to last year. His impact is just not there, and whether that's down to the quality of the team improving, it might be, I don't know, maybe he's just a bit out of form, but we're getting late on into the season, and injuries and stuff like that which keep popping up. I don't know, he's 30 years old, nearly 31 years old. How much longer, how much more, time can we get out of him? We'll have to see. Do we move him on? Probably not. I can't let him go. We could maybe, I don't know, we'll have to see. But I think he's still impactful when he comes on. He can be influential, but he had 7 goals last year in 17 games. A lot of those off the bench. I don't know if he's got even a goal this year, so it's tough. It's definitely tough. It's a shame, but I guess that's just the natural progression of the player, and we have to, operate in the team's interests. And if he's still there as the bench option, I definitely think we'll keep him around. He finds himself on the ball here. Can he show us why I said anything? I mean, he squared it. Kuzminik is offside, but usually he would just go himself there and just have the shot by himself. He's I don't know what it is. Maybe he's just a bit out of form, but it's a bit different to what it once was. We'll have to see. I think we keep him around because he's definitely a consistent option. We know how good he is when he can turn up, and when we need a right winger, we can always call on him. And at this stage in his career as well, he's very, very experienced. He can be a good understudy to Shevchenko, which will be important. Mauro Couto finds himself on the ball here. He finds Jackson. Jackson with the shot. It's tipped over the bar there. But I don't know, we'll have to see. He's got the full game here, and we're 3-1 up, and you haven't really seen him get involved, so I don't really know. We'll have to see, but I guess it's just the way it is, unfortunately. What can you do about it, really? But we lead 3-1 here in this game, and he's still a part of this squad. He still will be. So I guess we can't complain too much. We'll keep him around for now, and then if we need to make a later decision, then I guess we'll have to. There are the Shakhtar fans in that corner. Metalist are coming on the attack here, and you know what they say, being 2 goals ahead is always risky territory, and it might be here. The ball into the middle, it's cleared out by Jackson. Is that a penalty? I think it might be. It might just be a penalty for Metalist here in this game. I think we need a few changes anyway just to secure at the back. Rodolfo, we'll move him out wide. We'll bring on Antonio. I think we'll bring Mauro Couto off, put Diaz on there, and then I think we'll leave Antonov on for now. He's been having a good game. Obviously got a goal for himself, so we can't really complain. Is it going to be a penalty? Is it, or is it a goal kick? It's I don't know what's going on. It's a fair challenge. The referee's just stood by our goalkeeper when he's taking the kick, and now we're on the counter attack. And Jackson finds Diaz on this side. I thought it was still Mauro Couto. Diaz slips through Kuzminik. Is that a foul in there? Falls back to Diaz. Diaz with the ball. He's tackled now. Is that a penalty? Referee. We'll have a look. Nothing given for us though in the end, and now Metalist are going to try and come on the counter attack, and this game has completely opened up here. They're definitely giving a bit of a fight. I think they're either the last team or one of the last two teams from the first division, so the division below, to be in this competition. I don't know why there's a Premier and First Division. It should just be a First and Second Division. It just doesn't make no sense really. They do it in Norway as well. I don't know why. It just makes no sense. And they did it in Iceland as well, if I'm not mistaken. Just to have a First and Second Division. I don't know what they think, but I guess we have to go with it. They're definitely giving us a bit of a fight because they're they're at risk of going out here in this game. But if we can wrap it up late on, we've been so dominant. We create so many chances. I think we create so many chances, but then that helps us because we don't have to. I don't know how to explain it. Usually it's very unsustainable to be attacking in this way all the time and have such a high XG as we do. But I think with this, it's working for us. We don't have to defend as much. We don't concede as much. We've conceded 9 goals all year in the league and scored like, what, 24, 25, maybe even more. So it's working out, attacking as a form of defending, even though it usually doesn't. I know a lot of people say that you should do that, but in my experience, I don't think it's the case. But maybe it is here. Jackson steps over this free kick. He has the free kick. He's just put it over the bar. The set piece specialist. So unlucky to not get our 4th goal in this game. Kuzminika's on a hat trick here. I mean, he doesn't play as often as he used to last year, and it's probably a fair decision that that's the case, because when he does get quite a lot of minutes still, but he's definitely not as impactful as he once was. But neither has Diaz been, to be fair. I wish I could have got more out of him, but I guess it works where all of them just get goals. It's at least we score goals. We've scored goals in this game. The full-time whistler's gone. Another semi-final. So the team for this game against Newcastle starts with Enrique in our backline of Barella, Alex, Antonio and Polishchuk. Tom Jansen, Jackson, Santos in the midfield. We've got Psycho on the left, Shevchenko on the right and Diaz up top. Kick-off here in this game against Newcastle is going to be a very, very big test against some Premier League opposition. This is the type of team, I mean, at this stage in kind of the future, I assume they're a team who are still competing, managed by Jurgen Klopp, so clearly still a top team, and the project has gone pretty well for them. But at home we should get a result really. We've seen what we could do against Sporting and we were very, very unlucky to not come away with a result from that game. So let's just hope we can. From here we find ourselves on the ball in the defence. Alex plays this out to Barella, he beats his man with that pass through. Saikov tries to play it into Santos, but it's a poor ball. In the end, infield it goes now. Before the Newcastle players are advancing on the ball, it's a through the middle and it's just put wide of the post, but it is offside anyway by the looks of it. Their striker already injured for them. We have a few tired legs because we did just get a 3-1 win in the league, still unbeaten, and we could do that here. Jackson with this free kick, it deflects off the crossbar. How close is he going to get in today's episode to get in one of those goals? He's been so unlucky to not score a free kick today, but what can you do really? We've been very, very good in the opening moments by the looks of it, and we've generated chances. We've had the ball. It looks like Newcastle have started to build a little bit of momentum, though, as you can see. I mean, Sporting, by the way, the team who we've just played, only are winning 3-0 inside 20 minutes. We only lost 1-0. I think we've definitely improved. There's been a big improvement. Let's just see if we can come away with a result from here. It's a attempted slip ball through, and we're a bit exposed now because we've got men in the middle, and now we need to reshape. It's a ball down the line. Barilla's not going to get there, and now we're pulled wide. It's Alex who comes across for that ball. Barilla goes to centre back. It's a square ball in. 1-0 here. Is it offside though? I don't know. Did he time his run? Too early, too late? I think it might have been a little bit too late. We'll have to see. The decision is going to be goal is given. That is very, very frustrating. We have to defend that much better. We're just caught out on the counter attack. We've had the ball, we get caught out, and ultimately they just hit us and make it 1-0 here in this game, in a game where we really could have come away with with something from this first half. It's disappointing to have to go 1-0 down here. Lots of work to be done in this game. Probably the toughest game. I know we do. I've just remembered we do have Bayern Munich and Man United coming up, so These are the types of game where we need a result from really in the next two games. Whoever we play against, Molde is one of them, and then the other one is, if I go and take a look, Rapid Wien we're playing, I think, if I'm fairly certain. So they are definitely two teams we need to get results at if we want a chance of going through. If we do get results against them, say we were to lose this game, it would be 10 points, which should just get us through. But that would indicate there's not been an improvement, even though I feel like we've been playing better. But what can you do really? We are a bit tired early on in this game because obviously we played a league game literally 2 days ago or 3 days ago, so it's a bit frustrating that that's the case. Big second half required from us here, but at least we've kept it even. We've not been, taking out the game completely. We're still creating the chances, and we've got a lot of the possession. We just need to be a little bit more effective with it. I think we go attacking here in this game before we try and get the most out of our attackers before we bring them off here in this game, try and build up a bit of momentum for ourselves, or it could go against us, and Newcastle could build a bit of momentum for themselves. That is what looks like to be the case here, although we have turned it around, turned it in our favour. We're continuing to build that momentum, which is what we want to see, and we're getting a lot of momentum now. I mean, that's the best thing to look at when there is no highlights. It's the only thing to look at really. That's why I've set it up in the tablet there. As you can see, we've got the momentum, but no chances are coming for us really here in this game. We'll try and get the most out of these boys, but we might have to bring some of them off. I think it's time to make a few changes. Kuzminic up top, we'll go with that. We have to be cautious of what we can do because of these restrictions. Can we bring on everyone? I don't even know. I think we'll bring on Mauro on that side, try and swap him over, see how he does. We have 7 foreign players on, so we would have to bring it would have to be a straight swap at the back if we want to bring on Rodolfo. Something we have to consider, which is a bit frustrating that that's the case, but what can you do really? I would like to bring off Polishchuk here in this game ideally, but the rules are the rules. Maybe it'll work out for us. Alex finds himself on the ball here, 65 minutes gone. Are we going to find a goal here in this game against Newcastle? A huge goal at that if we do find it. Antonio finds himself on the ball at the back. He's going to go into Alex now. Alex, where will he go? Forward, he's going to look to try and go. He finds Santos. Santos, a lovely ball over the top. Kuzminic is through. Will he have the shot? Kuzminic with the goal. And we have scored in the Champions League against Newcastle. It's a massive goal from Kuzminic. He was the hero for us last year. Dropped out of favour and he's come off the bench and scored his 3rd goal of the day for us here to make it 1-1. A lovely finish from him, a ball over the top. None other than Santos with that ball. He's just absolutely amazing in that field. And can we go and steal a winner in this game? I mean, no reason why we shouldn't really, because we've got all the momentum at home. We really need to get a result. Sporting are winning 8-0 at the top. They are looking very, very threatening in this competition. Very, very impressive stuff. We're going to make a swap at the back, bring off Alex for Rodolfo, a bit more ball playing ability, see what he can do there. In the midfield, that's all the changes for us. At least we keep our creative midfield on. That's a nice thing to know that we've got them on the pitch if we do need them. We're going to be a bit cautious, make sure we can definitely get the point by going back onto this positive mentality. 80 minutes gone in this game, 10 minutes remaining here. Newcastle building up momentum. Are we going to find a late winner, or are Newcastle, or are the points going to be shared here? But overall, we've been good. We fought back from being a goal down, and overall it's been a decent performance, but now we just need to see it out. Make sure Newcastle don't get a late winner. We fell to a few late winners last year in the Champions League. All of a sudden Newcastle find themselves through on goal, but luckily it's a poor attempt from their attacker there. 5 minutes left in this game. Are we going to find a late goal, or as I say, the point's going to be shared here in this game? As I say, it's been a good overall performance, very even against a good European team. Real Madrid winning 9-1 in their game. That's pretty impressive. One final chance. We're going to go attacking for the final moments of this game. Jackson over this free kick. Will he finally score a free kick? He's taken so many in this episode. Is he about to score at what could be a massive time for us in this game? Jackson is stepping over this free kick. Will he finally convert? He's taking his time. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about that moment if he scores. Jackson with the free kick. Oh, he's hit the post. How close is he going to get? He's just not going to be able to do it, is he? It's out for a throw in. 2 minutes left here in this game. I can't believe it. He's at the inside of the post. The full-time whistle is going to go in this game. Couldn't get the win, but a great performance overall. So once again, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy that video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll leave you this so tuned, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you, bye bye.